Welcome to the Mobile Notary Show. My name is Kathy Holliday. I'll be your host. I am the CEO of Mobile Notary 24/7, and I would like to thank you for joining me today on our discussion of how well do you speak notary? How well do you speak notary? Notarization has a language of its own. Would you agree? Notarization has a language of its own. And for our new notaries, you may find this to be very strange and possibly confusing. So we're going to have a little fun here. I've shared several podcasts before on how well do you speak notary. This is the very last one. Our word for today is protest. Protest means something completely different in the notary world, and I want to see if you can guess the correct answer. Does protest mean when a notary verifies a signer is eligible for pension benefits? Or does protest mean a tactic young child that was told to eat their vegetables? Well, we know it's not that one. I like to do process of elimination when I'm doing multiple choice. So we know that's not the correct answer for protest. Is protest a article form of notarization used by banks to make legal claims about unpaid debt? And that's spelled ARCHAIC. And then lastly, does protest means it's a regular practice of modern politics? If you said it's C, that is correct. A protest is a method used under the Uniform Commercial Code for banks and institutions. It's used to make a legal claim for any unpaid debt. Now, why this article process has been largely replaced by the modern collection methods, some states, and I'm not quite sure which states they are, allow notaries to perform protests. So you can check with your Secretary of State and see if you are able to perform protests in the state that you are commissioned in. So that's the last how well do you speak notary. I do hope that you enjoyed this section. Until the next time, please feel free to share and like my podcast. And also, I welcome any comments. Until the next time, have yourself a blessed and awesome day. Stay focused.